God is, in a sense, like fully present, and he's not lacking any of himself where he's at, right? I think that's a helpful distinction. I think that helps us understand like what it means for God to be whole, but at the same time, he's wholly everywhere. I think C.S. Lewis touched on this a little bit when he talks about God as the author and kind of the world he's created as a book, and like how the author has written through every single part of the story of the whole world, and like he can, even though like for us time continues moving, for God as the author, like he can stop and like just sit in the page and like be with the character. So like in some sense, God is as much with us as if we were the only person in existence, and like he's as much right here, right now, as if this were the only place. Like he's not limited to being only partially here.
Right.
You know, I don't get like, there's so many millions of people, and like this can be a practical question, like how does God hear my prayer when there are like millions of other people praying at the same time?
Yeah.
But like because of the way omni-presence works, and God fully being everywhere, not just partially being somewhere,
Yeah.
he's as much with me right here, right now, as if I was the only person in the only place on earth.
Right.
And I think that's where this conversation can get really practical in understanding how God is present with us. Do you think, is that what you're saying? Does that make sense?
It does. It definitely makes sense, and I think that's the case. He is equally in every place and in any time, and there's not. He doesn't take one time as having a greater importance or such that he's more present in, say, 5 years from now or in another room.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's equally everywhere.
Yeah.
He is, yeah. And that I think that does bring it can bring a kind of comfort to the believer or to someone curious to know that there is this being that can give all of his attention to you.
Yeah.